Now, possession is always kind of one of those tricky stats to read into, but it could be a big key today, Lex. So we're going to see who's going to have more of this. The Adidas Telstar 2018, it's the official match ball of the World Cup. The World Cup ball, as you know, has undergone major changes, but since 1970, Adidas has been the supplier, and with this latest design, they are convinced that they have knocked it out of this world.
Close your eyes. Think of a soccer ball. I'm pretty sure I know what you're picturing. It's got a mixture of white panels and black panels. That classic style ball was created by Adidas and used in the 1970 FIFA World Cup in Mexico.
And Pele! Well, it had to be Pele!
Which is the first time the event was televised via satellite, uniting the world through live sports. That ball was called the Telstar. But the story doesn't start there. In fact, you wouldn't be watching this broadcast if it weren't for the original Telstar.
John Pierce wrote an article called Orbital Radio Relays, in which he proposed a modern communication satellite. In 1957, the Russians launched Sputnik, and Bell Labs was ready to go. So in July 10th, 1962, Telstar was launched.
3, 2, 1.
And the world had its first real communication satellite. You could have live television from Europe and the United States, and broadcasting changed forever.
Okay, so let's take a step back and let me explain how a satellite worked. First, you have a satellite ground station, and that station is basically in charge of looking for and then tracking the satellite. Okay. Maybe I need to simplify this further. A satellite is like a bicycle kick in soccer. The ball is passed and the attacker redirects the ball about 90 degrees from the direction it came from to hit the target, in this case the goal. When in orbit, a satellite is like your favorite soccer player. A communications message is sent up to that satellite in space, and the satellite kicks it in another direction to a desired target, which could be anywhere in the world. On July 23rd, we executed the first live international TV broadcast.
You mean we made an international telecast? Well, let me congratulate you.
It was also supposed to include a piece of John F. Kennedy's speech.
I understand that part of today's press conference is being relayed by the Telstar communications satellite.
Included in that broadcast was the first live sports event ever to be sent via satellite. It was the Chicago Cubs and Philadelphia Phillies baseball game.
Let's give all the baseball fans in Europe a big hello from Chicago.
The Telstar experiment was such a major leap in communications. To be able to bring live televised games all around the world had a major impact on sports as we know it today.
So here we are in 2018, and once again we have a Telstar ball of this World Cup. This ball symbolizes the coming together of nations who become one, just like the original Telstar enabled back in 1962.
The 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia is underway.
The Telstar satellite, it orbits Earth several times a day. Right now, it is currently above Qatar, which just happens to be where the 2022 World Cup will take place. 4 years from this November, we will be with you for the 22nd edition of the FIFA World Cup. Now, possession is always kind of one of those tricky stats to read into, but it could be a big key today, Lex. So we're going to see who's going to have more of this. The Adidas Telstar 2018, it's the official match ball of the World Cup. The World Cup ball, as you know, has undergone